Hello there, Slamscape here. Today, I wanted to share some of my first impressions from using the new Kestrel Mk2. The ship is slated to be released for ARCs on February 24th, but the partners got a little bit early access, so we've been putting it through its initial paces, and I just want to talk about it. So far, initial impressions are pretty good. The Kestrel is a small ship. It has 3 large hardpoints, 2 small hardpoints, and a decent amount of optionals. We've got the different versions that we have access to: the standard, stellar, and then I think the galactic. So we see it's got 3 of the new Mk2 plasma shock accelerators, which are based on the shock cannons, but are actually in the plasma accelerator category. 2 small multi-cannons, no engineering, military grade composite, 5A power plant, 5A Mark II agile boost thrusters, which we'll talk about a bit later, 4A frameshift drive, 1A life support, 5A power distributor, 2A sensors. Life support and sensors are probably a little bit overkill, but for an unengineered ship, not bad. Then we have 2 0C shield boosters and 2 D shield boosters, a 5C bi-weave shield generator, a bunch of hull reinforcements, module reinforcements, super cruise assist, and advanced docking computer. One of the size 4 slots is a military slot, so you can only fit hull reinforcements, module reinforcements, shield boosters, and then shield cell banks. So we'll take the Galactic version out, take a look. So obviously comes with its own livery. We can just take a look quick at the different paint jobs that are on already on the server. So the crimson red is, I believe, what comes with the Galactic version. We also have a primacy white. Then we have disruptive tan, gray, ocean, and then 90s hallucination. I don't know. it's very colorful, but interesting. Then we have different ship kits. I'm not sure. This is the Galactic ship kit, the Swift spoiler set or Swift set. These look like, I'm assuming, stellar. So we have some different tail fin configurations. This one adds extra ones on these thruster parts. Then we have these different wing add-ons. They're all in whatever the opposite color is, like the black on this case. Then we have a nose cone, and then 2 short little winglets, and then of course the ship hologram, which is pretty interesting. So yeah, initial impressions. Let's just take a look at how the ship flies. This is unengineered. I would say out of the box, pretty solid unengineered ship. I actually took it into a haz-res. I'll see if I can get footage for that and put it up. But it was able to handle some ships in the haz-res pretty well. So does have a pretty nice, decent boost speed out of the gate. We got the Mk2 Thrusters, which improve boost modifiers by a lot. sorry, we have a lot more maneuverability when we boost. So like here's a normal turn, full thrust. Well, all right, here's a blue zone turn. So here's our normal pitch up. Pretty fast. It is a small ship. Now if we boost turn. Really fast. This ship has much more quick changes, especially if we're using like horizontal boosts. It's very responsive. Just very, able to quickly turn while boosting. Nothing too insane. It gets a little insane when engineer is involved, and I'll show some of that footage too. But I mean, so far, yeah, very maneuverable ship, very responsive for your different vertical, horizontal thrusting. Also has the Mk2 plasma accelerators, which we'll take a look at. You can't engineer them, so they're as good or as worse as they are out of the box, but it's a burst fire. So if I click it, it fires one shot, and if you hold it down, it fires a burst. And if you just hold it down, it'll just fire over and over again. Runs very hot though, so it's a bit of an issue. But yes, I would say a very solid combat ship, even without engineering. But let's take a look at an engineered build to see how it's kind of insane. I'll just show you. All right, so did a little bit of engineering just to see, what the ship could potentially be doing. No experimentals, just all basic pinned engineering. Let me make sure I put on the Mk2 Thrusters. Yeah, okay, so I have those. So if we're looking quick at the different Mk2 Thrusters, we'll see that the base thrusters all have minimum boost multiplier, optimal, and maximum at 100. The agile boost thrusters by default give you a 116%, 111%, 122, and then all the way up to 133% boost multiplier. So basically your boosts get much more thrust than they would normally from the older Mark 1. But when we add engineering, it gets even dumber. We get 155 minimum boost multiplier and 186. And let me launch and I can show you what that looks like. So we saw what it looked like before, unengineered. So this is, handles, it's very, very quick, not boost turning. With 4 pips to engines. We're just gonna go no thrust, do a turn. Just so you can see I'm not oh, you can't see. I'm not touching the mouse. All right, so now we're gonna hit the boost. So quick. Almost uncontrollable. Same thing with like the roll. Like, so here's our normal roll, which is pretty snappy. If we hit the boost. Also, we're, instantly a 579. From what I've heard, FA off is even more uncontrollable. So yeah, it's the engineered thrusters are just, there's so much extra thrust. It's kind of hard to stabilize yourself. Maybe something that can be, practiced enough and learned, but it's you like wind up overcompensating a lot. Boost is up to 585. That's the maximum boost speed, period. So I think I'm a little heavy, but hard to do without an aura. Without a EDSY. But yeah, it's kind of, it's very responsive. Whoa, yeah, see, I'm just like, I just can't, I can't deal with it. So I will see. It might be a thing I just, you know, take some time to get used to. But it made fighting very difficult. I almost didn't want to try boosting. So here, I guess we'll show off a little FA off too, which I'm terrible at. But here's what happened if you FA off and boost. Sorry if you get motion sickness. Like, that's it. You're just spinning forever. In the right pilot hands, it might be insane what kind of maneuvers you can pull off. Overall, seems like a really solid little ship. Possibly overpowered. Can fit 3 larges, which is quite a lot of power. Shields seem decent. Definitely not approaching some of the, you know, hard-hitting combat ships like the Python Mk2. It's definitely like less armor than that, but it's small and it's maneuverable. So I feel like if you can avoid getting hit, it won't be a factor, you know. But yeah, combat-wise, it's pretty fun. The plasma accelerator shock cannon variant does take a bit to get used to, but it puts out a lot of firepower, a lot of damage per second. Each one does, I think, like 100 damage per second. Now, obviously, the reload is kind of a bit longer, so that's the DPS until you have to reload, but, you know, that's easily compensated by maneuvering and whatnot. It does run a little hot, though, so I don't think this is necessarily like the best loadout. Obviously, we're going to have to play around a bit, but the 3 shocks accelerators puts out an insane amount of damage. But yeah, my overall first impressions is a very nice little ship with way too much firepower, but very, very good aesthetics, very nice looking. I'm looking forward to flying in this a lot, you know, and playing around with it, seeing what I can do. I haven't tried AX in it yet, but I think it should be on par with like the Cobra 5. Maybe with the Mk2 Thrusters, like maybe that's the game changer because better maneuverability while hold orbiting, but we'll have to see. But overall, I'm very pleased with the ship. We'll have to see how things, you know, change once it goes to live and whatnot. But yeah, looking forward to it. Hope you found this informative. Thank you for watching.